Hello, everyone. This is Yiming from the Trading River Lake. Today is June the 17th, 2024. I'm doing a recap video for today's trading. So I actually had the very first down day for June, and then unfortunately, it was a pretty big loss. So today, it's also a very stressful day. I think I had more than 30 trades, and including some of the trades that are unfortunately carried over to tomorrow. So let me quickly talk about just what happened today. So this week doesn't really have a lot of news. So I was actually expecting not a lot of trending days. So at the very in the 37th 40-ish, so I sold an iron condor to start the day. Put side being 53.95, and the call side was 54.55. At that moment, I think SPX was like 42.20-ish. So I'm using the SPS chart today instead of the ES chart, because the ES just rolled over to September and there's actually a big gap. In Thinkorswim. But very quickly, the call side was in danger, and we actually had quite a few breakout. One breakout here, another breakout here, another breakout, another breakout. Almost four breakout. Also exhausted the daily range, which is pretty rare, I have to say. From the low of 42.20 to all the way the highs of 42.88. There are 68 points range. I think the regular daytime range was 51. And so another thing worth noting is today actually a Gamma Edge platform's down. I was not able to look at the Gamma situation. And also I was actually out doing some work where there's no internet. So I'm not a very superstitious person, but normally when something is not right, that's actually an indicator of the day probably not going to end up well. Today, it's the same situation, unfortunately. So remember, my initial call side was 54.55, and along the way, I just kept rolling up to 54, 54.60, 54.70. So after each breakout, basically, I would roll up the call side and added more put side until in this area, I had a glimpse of Gamma situation. Looks like the positive GEX was in 54.75, and then we keep pushing until almost 54.90. So I decided to actually roll the call spreads to tomorrow. And basically, my goal is not to make all the money back, although I was able to roll with some credits for the 54.70 and 54.80 and 90 strikes. So right now I end up having a lot of 1 DT call spreads for tomorrow. The intention was, so first of all, I really hate rolling. And it's not going to work obviously all the time, and also there's always this overnight risk, and tomorrow there's a potential test of 5,500, which is possible, right? Although with the in the end this little drop here, it's actually possible to have another inside day tomorrow. Maybe we'll close somewhere between 54.50 to 54.75. That'll be ideal. But tomorrow my plan is, if there's any possibility that I roll the 54.70 and even 80 strikes to further this week, I will do that. I think 54.90 strikes are a fair game for tomorrow. So, but obviously I have to be flexible and just to trade with the market condition. So that's what I did for today. I basically kept rolling call spread, which is a mistake. I mean, after the breakout of the pre-market area here, I should have just take loss from the call side and maybe put in more put spread, which for majority of it today I made money. So two things I regret doing today was one, in the end I actually added a put spread in the last one, 54.75 in this area, which looks like not really possible. I was expecting we close at a high or we close at EMA, but in the end we got this weird drop. I assume could be a liquidity break or traders taking profit. And then so my hedge, quote unquote hedge, which is pretty heavy position actually on the put side, expired in the money. So that was a loss, not very good. And another thing was I actually traded too big at some point, and I had to take loss on a position I just entered, just to free capital so that I can roll tomorrow, call spread tomorrow. So anyways, so right now I have ended up having a lot of positions for tomorrow already. So on the put side, I have 54.35, 54.30, and 55.25. And on the call side, I have 54.70, 54.80, and the 54.90 strikes. It will be a miracle day for me if, let's say, the SPS closes somewhere 54.60. I'm not going to ask for that, but hopefully I can keep rolling my call spread to the future and take profits on the put spread. So that's my expectation. Again, tomorrow, hopefully we get an inside day, and but I also keep in mind there's a possibility that we will go for 5,500 based on the current gamma condition. Yeah, so that's all. So again, not very good day. So I did my best. In the future, if the similar thing happens, I should have just focus on the put side, at least trade smaller on the call side. So that's very hard for to trade trending days with this premium selling strategy. Yeah, but hopefully I can make up the loss in a couple of weeks and yeah, just come back stronger. So lastly, let's do our daily prayer. So let's pray to the option God that we will have clear eyes to see through the price action. Also pray we have courageous mind to cut loss ruthlessly. Also, let's pray that we take whatever markets gave us and never be greedy. So today, unfortunately, I think I lost some sites and didn't do well on two of the principles. But yeah, but that's so much for trading. It happens, and we'll come back strong next time.